Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Hunter SC. We are continuing our Demon Souls guide. This is episode 6. And before I begin any episode, I'd like to bring you guys up to speed with any changes that have been made to the build. So there are just a couple quick things we got to mention before jumping back into this boss fight. I have a new weapon, Halberd. We have it up at +5. This Halberd's a good weapon because it's so lightweight. Like 3.5 is a joke for weight, especially for, you know, a big halberd like this. I do like the moveset. It is similar to the halberd in Dark Souls, but the moveset is a little bit different. We don't need to be too specific. You'll see it in action in just a moment. Our shield is the same, but we have swapped our armor just a little bit. So now I've got a leather chest piece and leather boots, and then so those are the new pieces. I purchased those from the vendor at the beginning of 4.2, and then the fluted gauntlets and helmet, that's the same as before. And now that we've got all 4 armor slots filled up, we should be even more successful now. Regenerator's ring is nice because it stacks with Adjudicator shield as well. This should provide us with what we need to be more successful against Maneater. Better weaponry, a little bit better armor, and I've even leveled up a little bit. I'm up at soul level 33. We ended the last video 27, so I did a little bit of farming in 4.2 just to get enough souls to level up vitality by whatever that is, 6 points. And then yeah, so we did a little bit of work in there, a little bit of farming as well in 2.1, but you know what, you'll get to see those zones in entirety in future videos. I think I've spoken enough. Let's get on with this boss fight. Ooh, I wanted to show you an exploit actually, but now that we walk through the fog gate, we can't do it. You can actually hit the boss with a bow and arrow from outside the fog gate. So yeah, that eliminates the first one and makes the fight much easier. Excuse me, I took my hand just away from the controller for a second. Wasn't able to roll dodge that one hit. But, okay, we're in good shape. So, within 100 seconds, the second Maneater will show up. Also, if this Maneater drops below 20% health, the second guy will also show up. And one really important, cool note is that if you manage to chop off the tails of one or both of these guys, it prevents them from doing their magic projectile attack that can be really damaging. It homes a little bit, but it's not you know, it's not too hot on your trail. The homing's only mild, really. It also prevents them, I think, from powering up, which is sort of a yellow. You see a yellow glow about them with that. So this guy's tail's already off, and guys, we're gonna kill him. I'm so down. I've never been able to do this. I have to admit, I've tried recording this a couple times already, and well, this is our first recording for tonight, and we managed to kill off that first guy really quite quickly. This is a tough boss, but you know, now that we're a little bit more prepared, although still probably slightly low level compared to the average, we're able to have more success here. I'm excited. Okay, so we're going to be closing out 3-2, as I'm already, oh, you got to watch out for this. You got to interrupt that. When he's turning yellow there, he can do that power up, and he does like maybe 30 or 40% more damage, something like that. So you'll want to interrupt that each and every time. Alright, oh, there's that attack that he is still able to do because I've left his tail intact to this point. Apparently it's pretty good if you can lure him up here. You know, this is probably a safer place to engage him, just a bigger area. And you can also use this very large torch bowl in the middle. And, you know, if you hold that between you and the boss, it makes it a little easier. Alright, I guess we'll just wait on this guy for a moment here. These guys like to fly around quite a bit. And unfortunately, without any projectiles whatsoever, yeah, we'll just have to wait for him to sort of return here. I don't even want to risk swiping at him close to the edge there. It is just not worth it. we want to secure this boss kill and actually pick you guys up a second boss kill as well, hopefully. Now the two-handed R1 actually hits in the air just a little bit. It's more of an axe motion, you know, coming down from an overhead, which is different from the halberd in Dark Souls, which is, you know, a spear motion, a thrusting motion. Yeah, that was also sort of part of the reason why I picked this halberd, simply because I've been playing it on Dark Souls quite a bit as of late. Think I'm going to heal? I'm not going to heal. We do have some life regeneration, though. And maybe we've talked enough about halberds, and we just got to secure this win. Okay, running attack. I got you. Alright. We had like, you know, 30 hit points left for that final trade, but we managed to get it. Amazing. Now there is a sword. It's a moon sword. It's the Moonlight like upgrade path. I don't even remember the name specifically, but I do want to point it out so you can grab it. It's right on that corpse down there. Yeah, just a boss room treasure. Something kind of unusual in Souls games, actually. You don't usually see that. Mixed demon souls for the Maneater. And that concludes 3-2. Let's go up to 3-3, but I mean, first it really would be wisest to spend our souls here. So we'll just grab, I guess, a few more vitality points. All right, we've made some good progress here in the Demon Souls guide. It's been a long time coming, man. I know it's been a little while since I've done a Demon Souls video. Yeah, that last one would have been about a month ago or so. Like I mentioned before, I did attempt to record this boss originally with the same gear from the end of episode 5, but it was just too hard, man. It was going to be impossible for me to get that recording done and to keep it live and all that stuff. It would have taken me like 100 tries. So, okay, let's grab a couple more level ups here. I'm just going to put this straight into vitality. Can't really go wrong with that. And with only, you know, 255 souls left over, you know, 2 level ups fit in perfectly there. So now we're up at 35, and we're gonna take on one of the interesting bosses in this game. This was one of the coolest things, and one thing that really like stood out in my mind during my first playthroughs of this game long ago. Okay, let's actually take a look. This is just the boss intro, I believe. Old Monk. So this boss has summoned a red phantom to do his biddings. And this head cloth is very similar to the Xanthus crown from the sequel. Really interesting little encounter there, you know, for an intro. But that's not actually what the really cool part is. If you're playing online, the game servers will attempt to summon a human player who's also playing in the third world to be the red phantom that you engage as the boss. It's a player-controlled boss fight. And, I mean, I've been on both sides of that engagement. Thank God we rolled through that. anyways, yeah, I just always thought that was the coolest thing ever. Player-controlled boss fight. You know, summoned. You can be summoned to be a boss. I thought it was sick. Really cool. But yeah, it's just going to be computer-controlled, of course. I'm in offline mode here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're dodging that one. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, we got him. Some stun locking going. Although he does have quite a bit of health. Alright, and we've made it. I was a little bit worried about that. Maybe even more so than the boss. But we're ready to do this. Let's just pop a quick grass. And why not put on some of that sticky white stuff. Magic damage for our halberd here. And we'll see how quickly we can take out old monk. So this boss has those two Wolverine claws and then these sort of homing missiles, yellow orbs that appear every once in a while. Not gonna heal. Not gonna need to be honest. This is definitely one of the easiest boss encounters. I mean, especially compared to that last one. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Maneater is the real, you know, boss of the third world. So we got that second kill right there. 2 kills, very close together. Possibly the quickest 2 boss kills out of any Souls video I've done. I do think so. Yellow Demon Soul. And of course, 3-3 is the, you know, the final level in this third world. And as soon as you kill off that first Archdemon for any of the 5 worlds, the thick, colorless fog no longer oppresses me, and that refers to the fog in the Tower Night boss chamber, leading to level 1-3. So now that one's gone, so we can actually do that next if we choose. But we really do have other priorities. Not that any of these worlds really are a priority. You can really take on these zones in any order that you choose. I have no idea what we're going to do next. I'm just happy and excited that we got through these 2 bosses here, and we did it pretty cleanly. And I'm not even 100% sure what I want to spend these 31,000 souls on. It's going to let us have, you know, at least 3 level ups. And yeah, so 3 or 4 more levels. I'll decide where I want to put those. I'll let you guys know at the beginning of the next level, the next episode rather, and we'll pick what level we want to do. I'll have to think about it and get back to you guys soon with more of this Demon Souls guide. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a happy new year. Take care till next time. I am Hunter SC. Peace out.
I can forge weapons for you, for a fair price.